Hey everyone, this is FaZe and welcome to my channel. There's this one company that I really like called ESR. And this video is not sponsored by them by any means. It's just that I've been using their products for quite a few years now. What I've noticed is that they take accessories that Apple makes, and Apple makes some great accessories, but they take it, they make it even better, and they give it to you at a much more affordable price. So for an example, they have made a ton of cases for iPhones with MagSafe, and I think they're better in both functionality and durability when you compare it to Apple's own iPhone cases. And the same can be said about the iPad. For example, there's this case from ESR that I absolutely love. It's called the Shift Magnetic case, and I got it from my M4 iPad Pro, and I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best accessories, period, for the iPad Pro. And I did an entire video on it, which you can click the link above or in the description below to check it out. I also have the Amazon link to that product, so you can click on that and check that out as well in the description. It's an amazing product. You get all these different viewing angles. It's great to read books. It's great to view documents. It's great to watch movies because you can turn it into a stand in various different positions. It's great for typing as well. It's just an all-around great accessory for the iPad. Now, having said that though, I use the Magic Keyboard when I have to write a lot of documents or when I have to do heavy video editing. And I use the Shift Magnetic case mostly all the time when I'm not using the keyboard. Having said that though, I also travel a lot. And when I'm traveling, I don't need a hefty case nor the keyboard. Because yes, I'm still typing emails and doing some light video edits here and there, but I don't necessarily want the heft of a Magic Keyboard with me everywhere I go. It's great for certain things, but at the end of the day, I also want to use my iPad as a tablet and really enjoy its thinness and lightness. So a lot of people think that in order to get that thinness and lightness, you need the Smart Folio. And this is the Smart Folio from Apple. As you can see, there's a Apple logo right here in the back. So this is the official Apple iPad Smart Folio for the iPad Pro. They also make it for the other iPads as well. And it's relatively nice, right? Because you can get a lot of different viewing angles. It's thin, it's light, it covers your iPad. It's great, right? But at the same time, there's a product from ESR that is better than this one. And that is the Rebound case from ESR. And here it is. Now, if you were to compare them side by side, they look pretty much identical, right? I mean, at the end of the day, they're both covers, right? They're both thin and light. They magnetically attach to your iPad. They give you a lot of viewing angles. So for when you're typing or reading books or watching movies, they work great as a stand. And they both have this really nice microfiber lining inside it, so it helps protect your iPad as well. And of course, one has an Apple logo and the other does not, for obvious reasons. Having said that though, I really like this one a lot more than the Apple one. And there's three key reasons for why I say that. I don't know what it is, but I feel that this material is a lot more durable than that of the Apple one. Now, obviously, this one may not be made of the same material as the Apple one, but at the end of the day, I actually prefer this one. I kind of want to compare it to the vegan leather that you find on Teslas. Obviously, it's not real leather, so it's easier to clean, but that's the thing. It gives you the nice material, a nice grip, right? But at the same time, it's much easier to clean. So I just take a wet paper towel and just clean it whenever I see a smudge or anything like that. So I like the material of this a lot more. Yes, the microfiber on the Apple one is slightly better, but it's not like that's really going to clean your iPad, right? It's magnetically attached, and this is still good material at the end of the day. But I somehow prefer the material of this more than the Apple one. Now, the second thing I want to talk about, and you might have already noticed, is this little flap right over here. And this flap, I think this flap alone makes this the best product when you compare it to the Apple one. Because I always have my Apple Pencil attached to my iPad. So when I have the Apple Smart Folio, and when I'm putting it in my backpack or I'm going places, sometimes it just yanks out. And that's not great. I don't want to lose my Apple Pencil. Even though it has Find My, I don't want to lose my Apple Pencil. Whereas with this, it's really neat because I can attach my Apple Pencil to the side of the iPad, and with this flap, it magnetically attaches to the cover itself, and the pencil is locked in and it won't slide in or out. And even if I'm putting it in my backpack or taking it out or going to coffee shops, I know that my Apple Pencil is secure. It's almost like a nice, neat package when this flap is magnetically attached. And what's great is that if you are viewing content or you are just working on your iPad, then this flap, it doesn't dangle around because it's magnetic, right? So when you flip it over, it attaches to the back. It's not like it's coming in your way. So this pencil flap is absolutely amazing. My wife literally swears by the ESR Smart Folio for this very reason, because she's lost her Apple Pencil so many times because it's just falling off her backpack or her handbag, or if she's going to a coffee shop, it's just, slid out. And this is secure. So I really like this feature right here. And the third thing that I want to talk about, and perhaps this is the most important thing, is it's not a feature, but it's the price. So this is the third thing that I really like about this. The price is amazing. For an 11-inch iPad Pro, if you were to get the Smart Folio, that is $80. And if you have the 13-inch iPad Pro like I have, this right here is $100. $100. And you would think that Apple would give you amazing quality and they would probably have a few other benefits in the ESR one. But no, the ESR one actually has more benefits because it's easier to clean, it gives you more grip, it's got the Apple Pencil flap, and it's drastically cheaper, right? So this one, for the 13-inch iPad Pro, is only $25. And right now it's, for the Prime sale, it's actually $20. And for the 11-inch, I want to say it's around $14. So compare $14 to $80 and $20 to $25 to $100. So you're going to get an amazing deal and the bang for your buck if you go for this one. And I think this is one of the best cases. Whenever I've got an iPad, I've always gone for the ESR case, and it just works. It just works really, really well. And for the price, it's amazing. You're not going to go wrong. So if you're interested in checking this product out, I have the link in the description below. And you see, that's what I just love about ESR in general. They take everything that Apple does, like the Smart Folio, they make it better, and they sell it for a drastically cheaper price. And I can see that about a lot of their accessories. Like I did in the beginning of this video, I talked about their iPhone cases. Even if you look at the MagSafe wallet that Apple sells, it's really expensive. But then look at the wallet that ESR sells. It has much more features. You get much more out of it, and you can actually track it and find it because it makes a beeping sound. It shows up in Find My as well. It's just an overall better wallet, right? So I feel like ESR does a great job with their accessories. I wish they were paying for this video because I feel like I'm really marketing them hardcore, but I've been using ESR products for quite a few years now and I absolutely love it. And this Rebound case for the iPad Pro is my main go-to. Whenever I'm traveling or I don't want my hefty cases, I go for this one. And of course, it comes in a lot of different colors to choose from as well, because Apple just has 3 colors for whatever reason. So I wish they had more color options, but once again, ESR has a ton of better color options as well. But at the end of the day, this basically wraps up my video on the iPad Smart Folio from Apple and the ESR Rebound case. If you had to pick, which one would you go for? Comment below, let me know. And also let me know what cases and accessories that you really enjoy for your iPad, because I'm very interested to know. If there's one that you think that I should really check out, comment below, let me know. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time.